which we are calling Burn the Mortgage Day here at the Bailey Theatre. Really formal, I'm just going to say we had two lovely people here today from the Camrose Booster taking photos, and they kept saying, "Smile for the picture," and I wanted to say, "Are you kidding me?" We're all smiles. So, good evening and welcome to the Burn the Mortgage celebration at the Bailey Theatre. I'm Colleen Nelson, I'm the current president of the Society, and today is a momentous day for the Bailey Theatre Society. We are a historic theatre, and today we have made history. Our mortgage is paid off. Go any farther, I want to say hello not only to all of you that are here in the auditorium with me, but also to some friends that are unable to be here today, either due to distance of where they live or perhaps some health concerns, and they are following us on live stream through YouTube. And so I just want to say welcome to you folks and know that you are with us in our hearts. In 2010, a loan of $600,000 was taken out and then converted into a mortgage in 2011. The Bailey Theatre Society hoped that we would have our mortgage paid off by December 2033. By 2024, we had paid off 2/3 of that mortgage, and that was at the beginning of 2024. Thank you to everyone who helped contribute to us paying off the mortgage, including folks who are unable to be here, some because they have already gone on ahead of us to a different life, and to others that are unable to be here but are here with us on YouTube or in their thoughts. And we are so thankful to the City of Camrose for offering and eventually paying the remaining of our mortgage off. The City of Camrose has helped the Bailey Theatre right from the beginning. They provided us two $500,000 grants from provincial infrastructure funds, which we were able to then use to proceed in getting further federal grants when we opened. They've also given us several grants through the Camrose Arts Council, as well as giving us two $15,000 operating grants that we've had over the past 2 years. Today, we thank the City of Camrose for making that final payment yesterday on our mortgage. Thank you, City of Camrose. We want to thank the city for your faith in our theatre and for helping maintain a theatre that the citizens of Camrose and area can be proud of and will continue to enjoy for years to come. So I know we have some beverages, and I'm just going to ask folks where you are, would you please consider raising a glass with me to our paying off the mortgage? To the mortgage. Long may it burn.
Thanks to fire.
Together we have several people that we have asked to say a few words, and it's been, even before we start that process, I just want to say how lovely it was to see people visiting and talking about how happy we are to be here tonight, and there will be others joining us throughout this bit as well. So the first person I would like to call on is Councillor Agnes Hovland to bring greetings from the City of Camrose. And there she is. Thank you, Agnes.
Good evening. I am truly delighted to be here on behalf of our mayor and my fellow councillors. I am truly thrilled that we as a council this fall, during our budget deliberations, were able to provide this assistance. The Bailey Theatre is a landmark, is a precious gem within the city. and is so important in our arts environment in Camrose. Camrose is known for its arts programs, and the Bailey is pivotal to that. We wish you all the best on behalf of the city, and we look forward to many, many years of continued success and collaboration. And congratulations and thank you to all of you who have done so much to keep this theater going and have invested countless time, countless funds, countless personal commitment and sacrifice in order to make this the place that it is. Thank you for what you do, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Agnes, and you've been such a champion of Bailey through all these years, so thank you so much. Next, I'd like to call on David Roth, who is the architect of the restoration project and is a current board member. David.
Thank you, Colleen. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is really wonderful to help us celebrate this auspicious event. I've been asked to say a few words about sort of the history of the mortgage. The mortgage became necessary at the end of our construction project. We were faced with a major shortfall because the basement construction and the stage rigging, lighting, and sound systems that we selected were very expensive. Our theater consultants encouraged us not to cut back on the project because we'd never be able to afford to put in what we wanted by doing it later. And boy, were they ever right. They encouraged us to find the extra money. We went to the federal government because they had already given us $2.2 million and said, "Is there any more money in that pot?" They said, "No, sorry, it's gone." That deadline long passed. And then we got a call a week later saying, "We've had another project turn back $1.1 million. If you can match it, you can have it." So we quickly went to the city, and they were very quick actually in answering and said, "Yes, we'll give you the second $500,000, but that's all." So we needed 600 more. And we went and found a few folks with deep pockets who said that they would underwrite the mortgage by giving us personal guarantees. So Frank McGinnis said he held back the last $200,000 of his donation and said, "I'll guarantee the loan instead." Which we said, great, that's a good start. And we found another gentleman by the name of Grant Erickson. You may know that name from Edmonton. Erickson, Nissan Datsun, he went into many other ventures, but he agreed to give us $125,000. And we went to the bank and said, "We've got this, what can you do?" And they said, "Okay, we'll underwrite the rest and we'll give you the 600. And so that 600,000 became 2.2 million, and we were able to finish the building. It allowed us to set aside a little bit more of Frank's money to use for operations and to run the building, or the theater, for about 3 or 4 years, because we sort of need an extra $50,000, $60,000, we did back then, to make the books balance. But we were able to finish the project as we envisioned it and on schedule. In addition to the City of Camrose, the credit union, and those guarantors, we're here today because of the dozens, if not hundreds, of people who've helped us make payments on the mortgage over the last 14 years. Without them and you, the Bailey would not be here today. I particularly want to recognize some major contributors, some of whom are with us today. The Schloss family, Stuart Roth and Susan Green, and the estates of Bill Grafton, Gene Roth, and Jerry Hero, to name a few. I'd like to personally invite everyone who's contributed to paying down the mortgage to have your picture taken out at our stage effect fireplace in the lobby. Mike is here, he'll take your picture. And we'll try to get it up on our website for a few weeks to show everybody how important this was and who our contributors were. So I hope you will join us there. Thank you all again.
Thank you, David. Next, I'd like to call on the manager of the Bailey Theatre, Mr. Elliot Harder.
Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Agnes. Thank you, David, for all the wonderful words. This is a great occasion, although I feel like I've come to it a little bit late. I have only been with the organization at the Bailey here for about 7 months. I started in May last year. So I've been learning about all this history with the mortgage and the efforts from so many community members to work towards paying it down and make sure that this is an organization that has legs to keep going for another maybe 114 years again or longer. It's very inspiring to have such community support behind an institution like this that has been a cornerstone of the arts in this town for so long. And it's an honor to be able to steer that ship now moving forward. Coming to this project, or to this facility so late in the game with the mortgage, and how unexpected that is, means that I have the opportunity now to just look forward to what we can do in the future. There's a lot of great projects that we can undertake without the stress of fundraising for mortgage payments year after year. There's a lot we can do in terms of bringing in new works and exciting artists onto the stage without having interest payments every month. And I'm just so thankful for the support from the City Council and from City Administration for making this happen. So, done looking into the past, here's to the future of the Bailey Theatre.
So I'm just going to check and see if there was anyone who had wanted to speak this evening that I didn't know about. If you would like to have a brief opportunity, you certainly could. I don't want to put anyone on the spot. Okay, Tammy Herman, I'm going to invite to the mic. Tammy has been a board member and a very active committee member with us. It's an honor to have you come.
Good evening. This is such an exciting night, and I did not prepare a speech, but I do want to point out some very key people here that should be recognized tonight, and that is David Roth, Bob Estrell, and Colleen Nelson. They have been here from the beginning, and congratulations on getting it.
Wow, thank you very much. One of the things that I wanted to say was we have representatives from many different groups here this evening, community citizens, but also groups that actually rent or use our facility. And so I'm thinking that we have Garrett Osborne here from Rose City Roots. We have people here who have affiliations with the Nordley Film Festival. And so it's just really exciting to see different folks that see and feel that this is their home and they feel involved with that. When I think about the fundraising that we've been able to do over the years, it just helps me remember that one organization or one group by themselves can't do that, but many hands make light work. And so I think tonight we are all beaming because this is our building. But secondly, we can all feel like we did it. We helped with that. There are a number of current and past board members here, and I'm wondering if you would consider just standing so folks could see who has been on the Bailey board for the last 14 years. I've got some of you here. Please just stand with me. All right. Thank you. very much. Well, I'm going to finish by saying thank you for being here and celebrating with us. I'm going to say two things. I knew I'd forget this. First of all, I'm known as being quite frugal. I have a Scottish background and half of my heritage. And I wanted you to know we did not purchase any new champagne, sparkly juice, or the treats. We frugally kept them from another event we had and kept them cold and fresh. So there you have it. I had someone teasing me saying, oh yeah, now that you've paid off the mortgage. We're just going whole hog, so to speak. But the second thing I wanted to say is, I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to the Camrose Booster and to Blaine and Marlene. The support that we've had from the booster has just been phenomenal. In fact, to be called to say, could we take your picture or how can we help you? It's often been like that, and I heard stories today about how it's been like that since the start. And so someone brought to our fire burning at 4:30 a 2008 photo from at the front page of the Camrose Booster. And so those are treasured things. I just want you to know that means a lot. So thank you. Simon's going to be very pleased because we're going to be done shortly. Thank you all for being here and celebrating with us. Please feel free to stay and visit. The band that is playing will start at 8 o'clock. They're Morning Wood, and we're so grateful that they are presented by Lamb Ford. So this has been a free or a pay-as-you-can event, and that kind of sponsorship means so much to us. And we encourage you, as David said, to take time to take a fun picture in the lobby pretending to burn the mortgage. And actually, one of our former board members, Leslie Lindball, bless her heart, brought the wood to really make it look like an authentic bonfire. And in the lobby, there are scrapbooks that have been maintained since before we opened. And I'd really like to mention and thank Dale Toogood, who is no longer with us, and also Barb Peterson, who faithfully have been maintaining those scrapbooks. So let's enjoy life's entertaining moments here at the Bailey Theatre. Thank you.